adjustments. That's what practice for. We're gonna get back in the lab and we're just gonna work on it, just communicate and just smart things like that. So we're gonna get right back to practice and work on it.
How much does it help having those veteran presences out there with Trey and Antonio?
It helps a lot. Just them experiencing that before. They experienced college basketball before, so they know in the moments, like when a team goes on a run, like we good, just small stuff like that. So it helps a lot for sure.
How does it help the team going when Antonio is hitting those shots when it just seems like nobody else can really get it falling at first?
It helps us a lot. Like you seen, we was down at first, then he started hitting the threes. That brings us back, and that even put us up a little bit. So it helps us out a lot.
Cal said that he doesn't really have anxiety about his game anymore. He's very confident in who he is. Is that something you young guys feed off of?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just seeing how much work he puts in, I feel like that's where it comes from. Just how much he in the gym. Every time we're in there, we always see him in the gym shooting and stuff like that. So I feel like we feed off that very well.
Cal talked a lot about perimeter defense needing to improve kind of across the board. What's the difference going from high school to college that you've seen these first couple games?
Just playing against older, stronger guys. Not really a big difference. Just it's some small adjustments we got to make. But I feel like once we get in practice, we're going to be good.
You got to play against your former teammate, Jerome Brewer. What was that like?
It was great. Just to be out on that big stage, just to play on that floor against them, just both knowing that we both was able to play against each other at this level, it's a blessing. So it was a lot of fun.
Where have you seen him improve since you guys were playing together?
Just all around the board. Just he a college player now, so I feel like his game matured a lot.
How much do you know about Kansas?
Not really, not a lot. That's what practice for though. We're gonna get in practice, watch some film, and just work on it, and just get ready for our next game. We taking it game by game, one game by one game. So we won the day. Now it's on to the next. So now we focus on the next game.
What's your thoughts going into an atmosphere like that, Champions Classic, a #1 ranked team,
right.
Everything that goes along with that?
We excited. We all excited. I feel like we all confident to play in a game like that and play in that atmosphere. And we've been putting a lot of work in, but it's more work to put in for us. And I feel like once we get back in practice and get back in the lab, we're gonna be ready for sure.
When your shot's not falling for you early on, is there anything you try and do to try and get yourself going and get yourself picked up?
I try not even to focus on that in the first place. That's not the most important thing when it comes to playing on a team like this and just playing on the team in general. Just doing whatever we can all do to help each other win. So that's not even our main focus, like hitting shots or banking on shots, really. So I feel like once we miss shots and all that, it don't really affect us that much, because that's not our focus. We just focusing on making the right play and just doing whatever we got to do to win.
But do you get motivated like when you miss like a few shots in a row?
Yeah, I would say just to make me lock in more, make us lock in more, But I feel like we all confident just from putting so much work in the gym, just being in the gym so much. It don't really phase us like that. Just missing a shot or two, or even three, it don't really phase nobody because we all know we all confident in each other.
I guess I was mainly asking because I didn't know if you were really upset when you airballed that three in the first half.
Nah, yeah, I ain't mind. It's basketball.
Yeah.
Plays like that gonna happen.
Other than everybody being able to pass, shoot, and dribble, as Cal likes to say, what is it that is keeping these turnovers so low with you guys? I mean, these are pretty crazy numbers that you guys are putting up there.
Really just that right there. Everybody can pass, dribble, and shoot. So we work on it a lot in practice, making the right play, not trying to do nothing too crazy, just small stuff like that. So it's translating to the game. Just seeing a person ahead, just throwing it, making an easy pass.
Has that been an adjustment for you to kind of play that style?
Not really. I feel like we all basketball players. Like we all hoopers, so we just gonna go with the flow of the game. And I feel like we've been flowing with the game well, just playing off of each other.
How much of that comes from a lot of sons of basketball players? Parents who grew up playing basketball, growing up around the game. Do you think that plays any part in that?
I would say, yeah. My dad always just coming up, even my grandpa, just to play the right way, and just to have fun. So I feel like that's where it comes from, and all of us though. We all just like to have fun out there, but still play the right way as we doing it. So I feel like that's where that comes from.
How much does it have having a player like Antonio on the floor, the way he plays the game?
It helps a lot. He opens the floor up a lot for us, just hitting shot. It's never been a day I've seen him have a bad shooting day or miss a certain amount of shots. So it helps us out a lot.
Makes it. What about Trey Mitchell? Are you having him in the interior and the ability to pass the ball?
Yeah,
How much does it help you guys in that area?
Trey as well. Just being an older guy, just knowing the game, just knowing the pace of the game, and like you said, he can play on the perimeter as well. He can dribble, he can shoot, so that opens the floor up a lot for us.
DJ, there were multiple times during the first half where you guys were down 13.
Yeah.
How big of an emphasis do you think it's going to be that, hey, you can't start like that Tuesday and expect to maybe be able to come back against a team like Kansas?
We got the same focus every game, no matter who we playing. We treat every game the same. So we just want to start off strong every game. We've been saying that since last game, that we got to work on starting off strong and not wait until the second half to try to kick up or try to, improve the intensity. So no matter who we playing, it don't matter what team we playing, we always going to keep that as a focus, and we always got the same game plan.
Not turning the ball over as much, very little as you all are doing right now. And Cal Press said that you all are not playing aggressive enough. What do you say to that? What do you mean by that?
Maybe just like we're not attacking the paint enough, or we'll see in practice. Just from talking to coach, we've been learning from coach, listening to coach every day. So every day we just been getting better and improving. So we just gonna go to practice and just see what he got to say.
But it's not negative. I just want to put it into that.
Can you say that again?
It's not negative. I just want to put it into that.
Oh yeah, just attacking the paint. Just making plays, making the defense make a decision. That's something he always say. Like, don't just stand there and just keep passing the ball around. Like, eventually you gotta get in the paint or attack to make the defense make a decision, and then we can play off of that.
During that first time out, who did you guys look to? I mean, Antonio Reeves, basically, you can't tell if he's up or down no matter what. Is that somebody who you lean on when you're in that kind of situation?
I feel like we all lean off each other. Like, we never panicked throughout the whole game. Like, we never thought, like, oh my gosh, like, that's what comes with the game. They came out, the team we played against was a great team. Every game is the same. We gotta treat all our opponents the same. So the team we played against was a good team. They came out hitting shots. That's what happened in basketball. But we just knew, as collective, as a group, that we had to stay together and keep fighting. That's what we were saying, like in the huddle and stuff. Like, we good. Don't worry about it. Just keep playing.
And what can you guys take out of this game? Is that responding like that going forward towards a Kansas game, knowing that you guys are down to anybody on your team can come out and play with anybody?
I feel like it makes us confident, just knowing that we could do that. We could come down from a lead, and we don't just put our heads down and just not like that. So I feel like it makes us confident and just shows that we can fight.
When you see Trey come out with a game like that today, and you see that senior leadership out of him, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. Just being an older guy, just showing all of us the rope. Like you said, having a great game plan, being a leader. That's been very important for us. So it's very helpful for all of us.
I saw that your dad was here too, watching. Is it great to be able to look up in the stands in Rupp Arena and see your dad out there?
Always. Just knowing my people support, my dad, my mom, my other family who is here as well. Just always knowing there's somebody in the stands there supporting me. That's part of that makes me a lot more confident in the games and a lot more comfortable just seeing them in them stands. So it means a lot for me.
When you wake up tomorrow, is tomorrow different preparation for knowing that you're going up against number one? Is this a prove me game, or is this just another game in the schedule?
Like I said, we treat every opponent the same. It don't matter if we playing the worst team in the country or the best team in the country. We gonna treat every team like they're the best team in the country. You can't estimate none of your opponents. So I feel like the preparation for this is just gonna be the same. Like I said, we taking it game by game. We just working harder every day, trying to get better.
Being down, you probably wouldn't expect Trey to be playing all these minutes at the 5.
Yeah.
Is this something that is actually going to really help you guys going forward in the season?
As the season go on, we just gonna keep making adjustments. So I feel like he could play 4 or the 5, any position. Like, just everybody on the team. It ain't really a specific position on our team. Coach say that all the time because we all can play. We all basketball players, so ain't no specific position. We just out there playing. Whatever roles we need to play, we gonna all try to do it to the best of our ability.
When you see somebody like, who's as talented as Rob and comes off the bench and doesn't care, what does that mean to the team, and the group that you guys are molding together?
It means a lot. That just shows that ain't no egos involved in none of this. No matter if you're starting, if you're coming off the bench. In our eyes, we all starting. We all the same, we all equal. So it don't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. Because like you said, a great player like Rob, coming off the bench, that helps us a lot. It just shows how much of I would say how much talent we have as a team and as a group, and just how much great basketball players we have.
Thanks, Lavin.
Yeah, thank you.
Reed today had one of the highest plus minuses on the team, and I don't think he scored his first basket until the last 2 minutes. Just kind of goes to show how much of a hustle player he is. How much does it mean to the team to have a player like that?
It means a lot. Just like you said, not even focusing on scoring or nothing like that. Just focusing on the small things. It just shows the type of player and the type of teammate he is as well. Just wanting to do whatever he could do to help his team win.
Mm-hmm. And last question, you all were down to just a 7-man rotation tonight, not having Fierro.
Mm-hmm.
How much did that impact the team tonight?
I feel like it impacted us, but it's just all about making adjustments. Coming in, we knew we wasn't gonna have a dude playing with us, so we knew we just had to play a different way, or not even play a different way, but just adjust to it. Yeah, that's what we've been doing in practice. We've been adjusting. So when he come back, it's definitely gonna help us a lot. But I feel like we adjusted to it well.
Gotcha. Crazy.